Hey, hey! Good morning, everyone. How is everybody's morning? It's new release day! Yay! We're so excited here. We love new release day at Sweet Sentiment, let me tell you. It is so much fun. There's so much to do. It's just amazing. So, I'm gonna tag a couple people that asked me to tag them. And I see people logging on. When you jump in, say hello. Hi, Jen. Good morning. How are you? Hey. New release day, right, Tyler? Big brother, big little brother. Tyler's like forever tall, so he's my super tall little brother. Like super big little brother. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Good morning, good morning. Does everybody have their coffee or beverage of choice? I'm doing okay. I'm going day by day, and I'm allowing myself grace, and I'm just going with the flow. So hi, Mama Sherry. So I'm doing my best, and that's all I can do. So my best is gonna be it, and I'm going to allow myself to accept that. So there we go. Yeah. Aw, thanks, Mama Sherry. So here I am. It's release day, and I really needed this day. I needed the excitement. I needed the fun. Release day is always super fun for me because I get to pack a lot of orders, and usually there's a lot of people like DMing me and stuff. There's usually a buzz kind of about the Sweet Sentiment page and all of that stuff, so it's really fun for me. And so I could use the uplift. There's a lot of stuff in the world that is like super terrible right now, and I don't want to talk about any of it. I want to have fun. I want to stamp. I want to color. I want to show you guys all these crazy creations that I've made. Just sitting here at my crafty desk. You can see what a mess there is behind me. I have my planner over here with all of my paperwork that needs to be done. Good morning, Ilea and little Mr. Dom. And then I have like just everything on my back counter there. So let's not pay too much attention to how disorganized I am. If anybody is a professional organizer and they want to come in and fix my entire craft room, that would be fantastic. I will feed you coffee, and I will make you baked goods. And you can fix all the terribleness that is in my craft room, because let me tell you, over the last couple of weeks, like 3 weeks, everything has just been crammed in there, and there's no rhyme or reason. So there's that. It looks pretty, but there's no rhyme or reason. So I'm gonna start with showing you, we recently had the Surf's Up retreat. Thank you, Mama Sherry. Aw, thanks, Lydia. I am a red lipstick girl, and I am I love all of the super crazy bright reds, and so anytime I go into like Sephora or Ulta or anything, I'm like, show me the vegan reds. And so I get all the vegan red lipsticks, so I have a number of them. Anyway, so we had the Surf's Up retreat a couple of weeks ago, and good morning, Linda Lou. And we had these super cool stamp sets, and I have some of them left over, so I've popped them in the shop. All of you that were at the Surf's Up retreat, you got this stamp set and dies with your retreat kit, and this is something new to Sweet Sentiment. So we are making these really cool 3-dimensional flowers, and at the Surf's Up retreat, Tyler taught a class on these that was amazing. And so there's a couple of these stamp sets and die sets left. So if you need one of the 3D flower stamp sets, you're going to want to grab it. This was a special run just for the Surf's Up Retreat. And so once they are gone, they are gone. There is no reorder on these, so you will want them. They have that really cool geometric element to them right there, and that's what makes that cool geometric element in the back. Right, his lantern was totally amazing, and I've seen a lot of them come through. Oh my gosh, I can't type. Let me tell you. So let me show you some of the other ones I made. Teal, of course, and a purple one. And I made a gray one just because I wanted to see what it would look like. And Lydia, here's your dark blue one. Super cool. And then I made some double ones just by doubling the amount of layers that I put on it. And I did red and orange and green and yellow. So these are super fun. There's a lot of things you can do with these. They don't have to be just on cards. I love the gray one too. I think the gray one has just this beautiful, like with that yellow stamen in there. And it just has this like understated beauty. And you really can't see, but they are glittery. That one's glittery. Yeah, I just put them on, it's not even really floral wire. It's just the wire from the little stamen, the pearl stamen, just a little wire from that. I usually take the wire off, or as you can see on my card, I'll take the wire and I'll twist it. And so it adds another element to the card. So good morning, Melanie. So super fun, very simple. And these are flowers that are for all of those people that are really intimidated to make the 3D flowers. These flowers are amazing. They're very easy to put together, very quick to put together. And if you guys want, I can do a live video on it this week. I've been going live almost every day at noon, noon Mountain Time. And Lydia, I totally stole your idea big time. I created a list. It's called The List, and it's all of the things that I use during the live so that you guys can see, you know, very easily and click on the links. There's affiliate links that are used where possible, so it makes it easier for you to track down those affiliate links and help support me. But if there's not, it's just like an Amazon link or something that shows you the product that I used. So yes, but these are called Tropical Flora. And like I said, there's a limited number in the shop. So if you need, want, and or desire them, you will want to order them ASAP because they will not be reordered. Okay, so let's get into the new release. I will be sure and add, it's actually not the wire at all. So I have these stamen that I use, and I have a few of them. And so in the pack of stamen, it's that wire. I just don't cut it off. You could use any type of floral wire, but I take some of these type of stamen and I wrap them around the other one. Yeah, so it's not even an extra thing. I make these like as simple as humanly possible. So it's just, I take all of the little ones and like I showed you, and I fold them in half and I wrap them around see there's the big purple one. That's what's on that wire. Yep. And you don't even have to have those. You can make this flower without those. During the retreat, we all made the flower without any of the wires or anything like that. It's a shame you don't have the stuff it's a shame that I don't really have enough stuff. I could maybe pull together 2 or 3 flowers, maybe. But we'll see. If this is something that you guys really want, I can bring the stamens into the store and you guys can just order them from me. They're not really hard for me to get. So thank you, Melanie, for making my shirt. But I can bring them into the store. That way you can like get them in one fell swoop. So let's move on to new release. Now that I've made the flower buzz, let's move on to new release, shall we? Our new release is going to be amazing. Like, I can't even, like, I'm grinning from ear to ear. Leah says, yes, do the stamens, and Leah's the one that puts everything in the store. So we now have been blessed by Leah to get the stamens in. So our very first stamp set is the Oak Fairy. This was created by Christy Dahlman, and she really made my vision come to life. I told her I wanted like an ethereal, I cannot say that word, ethereal fairy. I grew up in Northern California where we had a ton of old growth oak trees, and they had these amazing acorns on them. I have your blessing. And I wanted something that reminded me of fall back home. Me and Lena would climb these oak trees all the time, and not that we ever pretended we were fairies, but this just made me think, you know, those magical times when you were a little kid and you didn't care about anything and you climbed the oak trees and you were amongst the fairies. So that's kind of the brainchild behind this. So my first card is just me coloring the fairy really traditionally. I happened to find this paper from, I believe it's an Echo Park paper, that had acorns on it. So go figure. So of course I had to use that. Then I have these wooden leaves all around it. And I'm on like the wrong side. So these are wooden leaves, and the wooden leaves I just stained with distress inks. And put them on there for dimension. Of course, the cardboard that I stole from Carrie because it's a genius idea. And then I have a bunch of the Gina Marie dots on there. And so there you go. This is my first card. Yay. Now, this is where things get good. I do have some designer paper. I started carrying Doodlebug designer paper because it seems like the masses in here really like Doodlebug paper. So, and then I'm trying to get Authentique because I want two very separate things. You guys know how much I love Authentique paper. So this card actually came about last night. My cousin Lena asked me if I would do a vintage card. She always challenges me to do cards. And so she wanted me to do like a truly vintage card. So I don't know that this came out to be truly vintage, but I tried. So there we go. This card is actually going to be a gift to one lucky person who orders today. So if you order anything new release, you will be entered into a drawing and the winner will get this card. So Julie, you just got entered to win this card. Ilea, you just got entered to win this card. As I'm seeing things pop down on my phone. So this card actually, the base is on mixed media paper that I gessoed. Lydia, you're gonna be so proud of me for this. So you just buckle your seatbelt, girl. Then I used the collage paper from Tim Holtz. And so that's what you see, the little birds in the background here and the music notes and all of this stuff, all this wording. So I used matte medium to glue that down. Then I took this lace, this old lace that I actually got from my friend Margarita in England. She sent me some lengths of lace and I stained it with oxide ink. Or distress ink, sorry, because I wanted it to to not be like perfectly stained. I wanted it all funky. And then I put matte medium over the top of that. So that really, changed where the stain was. Burlap, this is cardboard. This is a book page and it's all inked and put on there. And then of course I colored that fairy. And what you can't see is that this card is also colored and covered in mica. So it is glittery and shimmery and absolutely beautiful. So one person who orders today will win this card and it will just be popped in with your order. So when you get it, post a picture and say, yay, I won, I got the card. And I'm gonna start doing this every release. So there you go. beautiful, awesome mixed media card. And y'all can thank Lydia for that because she's the one that's been forcing me to get really inky. And I'm kind of starting to embrace it, as you'll see. So our next set is The Goat. This has to be my favorite set. Seriously. Sandy Ledoux from Ledoux Designs is the artist behind this one. And I told her I want a goat that's just silly. Like, we need some laughs in our life right now because the whole world has gone bat crazy. And so we need some laughs. So I need this little goat that you just look at and fall in love with. And boy, did she deliver. Look at this guy. Is he not the best? I just love him. He is so silly and so cute, and he's just perfect. So my card with the goat, again, is a mixed media scenario. This is a little bit more my style. Note these 7,000 flowers at the top. Yeah, that's my jam. So I used some little cardboard embellishments. We had goats when we lived in, aw, I wish I could have come over and pet your baby goats. Cardboard, a bunch of gray ink, a book page. This paper right here is from Authentique and it's little goats. So, I mean, that's perfect. And then, of course, the Mr. Goat is on a wobble. Yay! Graffiti goat. So I just love, love, love this little goat. He's so stinking cute. And all the cans, because you can't have a goat without a whole bunch of tin cans around. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is. I even tied a jute ribbon. Lydia, here's more of the twisty, like I take all of the flowers and I use their stems and I twist them up instead of cutting them off, because why not use them for texture? Free texture right there, as you would say. The next stamp set is our troll. This troll cracks me up. This is again from Christy Dahlman, and I asked her, oh, the big floppy ears. Oh, how cute. I asked Christy, I said, yes, Tracy, I am still alive. I told her everybody has a gnome. Every stamp company has a gnome, and at Sweet Sentiment, you know, we like to do things just a little bit different. Yes, Sandy, I can see you. The comments are rolling really fast, so I can't reply to every comment, so I'm trying to pull comments that I see. So, yep, I can see you. So I asked her to make me a troll instead, and I said, and I want like a craggy, cranky, like ugly troll, like think like the Norwegian ones that are carved out of wood. And so this is what she came up with, and I couldn't be more pleased. This is so funny. And then of course his little birdie friend. And then this says, trolls no longer live under bridges. Instead, they have moved to the internet. And boy, isn't that true. So I'm going to show you some things I did with the troll. Again, this is like a whole mixed media scenario. But I actually pulled out the Bible to do some Bible journaling. And I colored up the troll, and I used a whole bunch of Tim Holtz ephemera and right, the troll bridge. And then the top is blue paper glazes from Picket Fence. And I wrote older than Methuselah on little ephemera, and then this Bible verse is about the age of Methuselah. And I just thought, you know, funny, haha, this troll is older than Methuselah. And so I just created this silly Bible journal page, because why not? So there's the funny troll. I also, now this one was big for me, because I've always wanted to do this, and I've always been in my own way. And I really, really, really have wanted to try a 3D full-on mixed media project, and I've never been able to do it. And I finally got out of my own way and I did it. So this is a paintbrush, and literally it's a dollar store paintbrush. And I took, these are Tim Holtz mushrooms, and I have little wooden trees and a whole bunch of flowers from Wild Orchid Crafts. and I have some metal keys and gears and a little tassel. I also have like a little bottle of glitter, and yeah, so I glued all this on here, and tons of flowers after coloring this troll. And so I know the mushrooms, right? The mushrooms make me happy. Tons of flowers, keys, gears. There's even wooden leaves in there. All kinds of stuff. So this paintbrush, I'm super happy about. I finally did it. I finally did it. So, oh my gosh, thank you to the 10th. That's funny. Oh my gosh, you guys are making me blush. I'm looking at my comments right here on the screen because they're much bigger on the screen and I can see them. So anyways, this is something super fun, and I will definitely be doing more of these. And so if you guys have any requests as far as what image you want on a paintbrush, let me know and I'll start collecting and gathering things. I think for sure I want to do a mermaid one because why not? So yes, here is our cranky old troll. I did him all kind of monochrome because I wanted him to go with the paintbrush. And right, can't use that paintbrush anymore. I totally ruined it. So there we go. I turned into a mixed media person like overnight. Okay, so then the last image we have with this, Lee, your favorite, the bear. This is, I hate to say it's my favorite because I think every stamp set of this release is my favorite. But I absolutely love this bear, and I'm going to show you why in just 1 second. Are you ready? So first, I used the Water Mandala stencil and some Sweet Sentiment craft cardstock, and I just inked it up with some ground espresso and vintage photo. I tied a jute or twine ribbon to it, colored this bear as a big old black bear. I love this bear. He's so much fun to color. There's a ton of room to create texture on him. I just love him. So this is more of a simple card that lets you really look at that bear image. But wait, I'm like an infomercial, but wait, there's more. Then I colored him as a brown bear. And again, I love this card. I added the netting. I added a whole bunch of foliage. I added twine and mulberry paper flowers. Now, let me tell you guys, this stuff right here, if you go to Michael's and you buy like one of these, and I honestly think it's like 97 cents or $1.97, these leaves are great sizes for cards. It's just a boxwood pick. And literally, I have used this on so many cards, and they're such a great size, and they add, since they're a little more rigid because they're plastic, they add so much texture to your cards. So, word to the wise. And plus you get a ton for $1.99 or whatever it is, 99 cents or, you know, whatever. So, and again, this tool here, you can go to Walmart or your craft store or whatever, and everybody has this tool, and it's like $2 for like 5 yards of it. It's crazy inexpensive, and it adds so much fun to your cards. So I just used an old book page. I have one old book that I've been using forever. It's The Time Traveler's Wife, in case anybody's curious. And I just crumpled that up and added it to my background. And there's my bear card. Hi, Jen. Now, for those of you who are like, well, it's winter and it's Christmas and all of that stuff, let's make the bear a polar bear, shall we? This card was made with Lee in mind because she lives on top of a mountain where it's super cold, and she was like, it's already snowed here. And I'm like, that's crazy. We don't do that. So I made a polar bear and pink because pink is her favorite color. So yes, Holly, pink. So I made this polar bear. Again, same stamp. Look at how versatile it is. I tied a pink ribbon And again, I used that boxwood and just added a bunch of flowers. And again, with all of the twigs from the flowers, or the wire from the flowers, I just twist them up. And then I added little stickles drops on there. And these papers are all Doodlebug papers, and they're all different types of snowflakes. And so don't be afraid to add a ton of flowers, because look at this, is a huge flower and it looks awesome on that card. And it kind of shrinks that image down just a little bit so it's not quite so huge and intimidating. But there you go. So there's a polar bear. But wait, there's more. You can use him as a panda. So I love red and black and white together. So I created him as a panda as well. And it took very little imagination, because the way that he is drawn, it's very easy to separate those pieces into where should be black and where should be white. The only thing is creating the little circles around the eyes, and that's not super difficult. So again, you can make him, oh my gosh, there's a fly in here. You can make this bear literally anything you want him to be. So he's a panda bear, he's a polar bear, he's a brown bear, he's a black bear. Yeah. So you can, the sky's the limit with this bear stamp set. So you do not want to miss out on the bear, let me tell you. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Melanie. So that is our new release. We have 4 stamp sets this time. And there's our 4 stamp sets. Thank you, Kirsten. So then the other cool thing is if you buy the entire release, Stamps and Dies, you get this really cool pad of Post-it notes. It says Sweet Sentiment. It tells you, it gives you a spot to write the stamp that you used, and then a spot to put the markers that you used. You can buy these separately in the store, but you get one free if you buy the entire release. And they are Post-it notes, and they're just really helpful if you want to stick them on back of your card, or, you know, whatever, if you see a blend that you really love that you need to jot down, or if you're making cards that you need to recreate later. These were asked of me to put into, I make them just for my personal use, but they were asked, somebody asked me, I believe it was Julie, if I would make a bunch of these and put them in the shop. So here you go. Ask and you shall receive. So there is that. Now the other thing is our Sweet Retreat. There is still a few spaces left, so if you would like to register for the Sweet Retreat, it is November 12th, 13th, and 14th here in Nampa, Idaho. There is a room block at the hotel, and it is one of the Marriott, I believe it's a Fairfield. So if you are a Bonvoy member, anything like that, you know, it helps you out with your points and all that. Don't forget, if you order today, you are entered to win this amazing card. All of the design team is out there posting all of their pictures of all of their cards and stuff that they have made for this release. So you will see a lot of affiliate links floating around today. Please order using people's affiliate links. It helps them. And oh yeah, you're right. I believe it's a Holiday Inn. You're right. Which is still a Marriott hotel. So anyways. So use people's affiliate links. I know Lydia from Understand Blue just posted a bear card with a rainbow alcohol ink background that totally blew my mind. It is gorgeous. So know that you don't have to be a colorist. Lydia is not somebody who loves to color, but she used the bear stamp and it looks gorgeous on that background. It's very simple, just alcohol ink background and then stamp that bear and you have a stunning card. Pam, Pocono Pam, for those of you on Instagram and Facebook know her as Pocono Pam. She made a really, really cute bookmark for her daughter with the bear stamp. So yeah, Sandy's posting right after the video. Everything is live and in the shop. Note that almost every day during the week, I go live with some sort of project. And at noon, Mountain Time, almost every day, because there's a few days that I just can't because of appointments and stuff. And then like if I'm at a show and everything, I can't go live, obviously. But I do go live, and so I share with you fun projects. Sometimes it's coloring, sometimes it's mixed media, sometimes it's not even my stamps. I just colored up all of these cute little clearance stamps from the Rabbit Hole Designs. And I mean, look at, it's rainbow clearance. And then I colored up a bunch of cute little Christmas stamps from CC Designs. These are the little inchy elves. They're so cute. So it's not always just Sweet Sentiment stamps. There's other companies that I support and love because I believe we rise by lifting others. So these are companies that have either helped me or are just really great stand-up people, girl bosses kind of thing. So I'm all about putting out into the universe what you want to get back. And so again, use everybody's affiliate links. Check out all the information on the website about the Sweet Retreat. And don't forget to grab your Tropical Flora stamp and die set before they sell out. And I will see you guys. I will actually see you guys probably about noon today. And we are going to color the troll. So if you guys would like to join me today, we will be coloring Mr. Troll because, I mean, come on now. How do you not love this guy? Look at him. He's actually a ton of fun to color. And so I would love to have you guys join me at noon today. Tell all of your friends. And we will be coloring the troll. So thank you for joining me. I will see you guys all later this afternoon. I'm gonna go get coffee and start packing orders. And have a wonderful weekend. Thank you. Toodles.